Hello again, welcome back to our listening and speaking series. It's Miss Sophia from Ms Hoa's English Communication Centre. In Unit 4, we will be talking about weather. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. So, what is your least favourite type of weather? Is it rain? Is it snow? Is it sun? Or is it wind? My least favourite type of weather is rain because I hate getting my hair wet. Do you know any extreme kinds of weather? How about a hurricane, a tornado or a typhoon? These are all similar kinds of weather, but they are called different things in different parts of the world. A tsunami. It's like a huge tidal wave. A blizzard is a huge snowstorm. And a flood is when it rains so much that the water rises. Did you know any of these before? Now, here are some words that describe different types of weather. Let's look at them together. Humid, drizzle, forecast, overcast, blizzard. Let's read those one more time. Humid, forecast, drizzle, overcast, blizzard. Now we are going to fill in the blanks using these words. But let's read the sentences first. Number 1. It's just started, outside. Don't forget your raincoat. Number 2. You can't even see the sky today. It's so, outside. I've never been so hot in my life. It's so, Don't bother going outside today. It's like a outside. I just checked the for my holiday and it's going to be sunny every day. We'll read them one more time. It just started outside. Don't forget your raincoat. You can't even see the sky today. It's so outside. I've never been so hot in my life. It's so Don't bother going outside today. It's like a out there. I just checked the for my holiday and it's going to be sunny every day. Now, let's put the words into the blanks and complete the sentences. Number 1. It's just started to outside. Don't forget your raincoat. It's just started to drizzle. It's just started to drizzle outside. Don't forget your raincoat. Number 2. You can't even see the sky today. It's so overcast. You can't even see the sky today. It's so overcast outside. Number 3. I have never been so hot in my life. It's so humid. I've never been so hot in my life. It's so humid. Number 4. Don't bother going out there today. It's like a blizzard. Don't bother going out there today. It's like a blizzard out there. Number 5. I just checked the for my holiday. I just checked the forecast. I just checked the forecast for my holiday and it's going to be sunny every day. Okay, now let's review the words we just learnt and find out what they mean. So, if the weather is hot with a high level of water vapour in the air, making it feel very stuffy, this is called humid. Humid. So you could say, it's so hot outside today and it feels really humid. Light rain is called drizzle. Drizzle. So you could say, it's just started to drizzle outside. Don't forget your umbrella. A snowstorm with lots of wind and heavy snow is called a blizzard. Blizzard. So if it's snowing heavily and very windy, you would say there's a blizzard outside. The sky or weather being covered over with dull grey clouds is called overcast. Overcast. The prediction or estimate of future weather is called a forecast. Forecast. So, if you look at the forecast for tomorrow's weather, it will tell you what the day will be like. Let's listen to the following clip and then answer some questions. Make sure you listen carefully.
1.
In Taipei, it will be cloudy, wet, and hot today.
2.
Tomorrow it's going to be sunny, hot, and humid.
3.
Remember to wear your boots, jacket, and hat.
Question number 1. What's the weather like in Taipei today? Is it sunny, hot and dry? Cloudy, wet and hot? Or cloudy, cold and wet? That's right. It's cloudy, wet and hot in Taipei today. Question number 2. What is the forecast for tomorrow's weather? It's going to be rainy, cold and wet. It's going to be hot and humid. Or it's going to be sunny, hot and humid. That's right. It's going to be sunny, hot and humid tomorrow. Time for our second listening task. Make sure you listen carefully because there are 6 statements coming up and you need to tell if they are true or false.
1.
And here is today's weather forecast for the international traveller. Let's start with Beijing. It will be a cold day in Beijing today and windy. The low will be 0 and the high will be 6 degrees.
2.
Mexico City will be warm and wet, with a low of 23 degrees centigrade and a high of 28.
3.
Tokyo is expecting cloudy weather with heavy rain. The low will be 4 degrees and the high 12.
4.
New York is going to have a windy day. It will be very cold with a low of -10 and a high of 0.
5.
In Taipei, it will be cloudy, wet, and hot today. The low will be 20 degrees, and the high will be 30.
6.
Expect another hot, dry day in Los Angeles. Still no rain in the forecast. The low will be 80 degrees and the high 95.
Let's take a look at these statements and see if they are true or false. Number 1. Beijing will be cold and windy. That's right. It's true. Number 2. Mexico City will be warm and dry. This is false. Mexico City will be warm and wet. Number 3. Tokyo is expecting cloudy weather with heavy rain. That's true. New York will be very cold with a low of -10. That's true too. Number 5. In Taipei, it will be overcast and humid today. That's not correct. It's false. In Taipei, it will be cloudy, hot, and wet. And number 6, Los Angeles will be heavy rain and overcast all day. This is false. Los Angeles will be hot and dry. Let's practice using some of the words and phrases we've learnt in today's lesson. So let's answer the question, what's your favourite kind of weather? Do you prefer when it's hot and dry weather? We can use this word prefer to show when we like something more than something else. So if you like hot and dry weather, you could say, I prefer hot, dry weather so I can wear skirts and dresses. Maybe you don't like hot and dry weather. You may like rainy season. So you could say, I love rainy season because I love to watch the thunderstorms from my window. Maybe your favourite days are hot, clear and sunny days. So you could say, hot, clear and sunny days are my favourite because I can go to the swimming pool and sunbathe. Maybe you don't like any of these weathers and instead you could say, I prefer when it's humid. Or maybe you like it when it starts to drizzle. So you could say, I really enjoy it when it's humid outside and it's drizzling. Maybe your favourite type of weather is a snowstorm. So you could say, I love it when it's snowing heavily outside. I think a blizzard is so exciting. Let's practice one more time. This time, let's imagine that you are a weather forecaster and you are going to tell us about the weather in your country today. So I'll show you how to do it first. So you could say, it's hot and humid with a chance of a thunderstorm later in Hanoi. In Saigon, it's cold and wet today, so don't forget to bring your umbrella. Maybe you could say, it's freezing cold outside today and a blizzard is about to start. Stay inside. Or maybe, it's just started to drizzle outside. Don't forget your umbrella. That's all for today's lesson. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the weather and can use some of these words in your day-to-day life. Don't forget to come back soon. Goodbye.
Ms Hoa Giao Tiếp, độc quyền phương pháp phản xạ truyền cảm hứng.